If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah. Yeah. Halloween. Taliban. Taliban.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah. Jumpin'. Them boys up to something. They just spent like 2 or 3 weeks out the country. Them boys up to something.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out my eyebrow tutorial. I first want to say thank you for checking out my YouTube and for tuning in and basically checking out how I do my eyebrows. If this helps you, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I know I get a lot of questions on how I do my eyebrows, so I kind of wanted to show you guys, despite what it may look like before, you know. So I just want to thank you all for tuning in, and I hope this eyebrow tutorial has helped you. So let's get started. What I'm going to be using first, which is my main ingredients, the number one thing that really accentuates my eyebrows is a dark brown mascara. You can get this from anywhere. I got mine from just a regular drugstore. So what I'm going to be doing is brushing out my natural hairs and just to darken them. They are a bit light and I want them to stand out. So I brush them, and the product in the mascara allows it to kind of also draw it in a little bit more. It gives it that effect. And the brush allows it to, the hairs to go exactly where I want them to go. However, when you're using a dark brown mascara, you have to make sure that the bristle or the brush of the mascara is skinny, as you see in the video. If you have a thicker mascara brush, it can contain too much product and can put too much product on your eyebrows, and that's exactly what we don't want to do. So we're going to be using that and just to kind of slightly brush everything. Once we're done with that, we're going to go in with a dark brown / black pencil. You can use any of your choice. And we're just going to create the tail. Now, if you see my tail, obviously I don't have a lot of hair on it, but I also do like to shave my tail. If you guys can see, I'm not sure if you guys can, but there's hair in the bottom, and that is just my natural shape of the eyebrow. Now, I don't like that shape, so that's usually why I do shave it. As you can see, I'm making my eyebrow a little bit more of an arch, and that's just my preference. So if you like that, I'm more of a freestyle kind of gal, so I like to just recreate and manipulate, and shaving it off really allows me to do that. But although I didn't shave the bottom, I can conceal it later, and we'll get to that. So yeah, we're just filling it in, making the tail exactly how you want it, and just make sure to take your time. Don't rush with this. And what I'm doing now is very optional. I'm just darkening up the front of my hairs just to kind of match a little bit with the tail. But you just want to be very careful. You don't want to put too much product in that area because it can look very boxy very quickly. So, and that's exactly what we want to avoid. So yeah. And we're just going to keep... Sorry guys, I'm sorry that I keep putting the mirror up. This is my first time recording this, and it's a lot harder than I thought it would be. So, please forgive me and bear with me. So, once you get your desired tail, you can go in with any concealer. Right now I'm using LA Pro Conceal in, I believe, Warm Sand. You can get this from any local beauty supply store. And I'm using just a regular flat brush. As you can see, I'm using a little bit of a lighter concealer And my tip for that is just to kind of make sure that you blend more than usual, because it is a lighter one and you don't want to look crazy. But what we're doing right now is just outlining the bottom. Just make sure it's very neat and very clean. You can kind of think of this as getting your eyebrows waxed. You can kind of think of the concealer being the wax glue and, you know, it being cleared up. It gives it that effect. But me, I don't like getting my eyebrows waxed or threaded. I really don't tolerate a lot of pain. But that is why I shave my eyebrows, and it's okay. It can grow back in 24 hours, but I'll be able to shave it. I just don't want any pain. So what we're doing now is we're going to be using a beauty blender to blend it out some more, and this kind of absorbs the rest of the excess concealer. We're just going to blend, blend, blend. Again, this may be a lengthy process, but it's a very necessary process, especially as I mentioned before, we're using a lighter concealer, and it may be a lot harder to blend more. So just take your time and don't rush. And we'll get back to blending it later, but we're just going to start the top, highlighting the top. I'm sorry, this is really hard for me, and this is my first time doing it on camera and also looking in the mirror and making sure it was on camera, so again, bear with me. But we're just going to knead up the top, make sure it's nice and clean. As you can see, I'm not really highlighting the very beginning of the eyebrow. We want to let that part be what it is, because if we start to do that, it will start to get boxier. However, we can go in and kind of touch on it, but in terms of lining it, we don't want to do that because that will create that boxy effect. Just a little tip. And now we're just going to go back in the bottom and fix that up really quickly. And so now you see in the front that it's, you know, pretty hairy, more on the natural side, and that's what we want to do. So now we're just going to blend everything again. Let's blend it out as much as we possibly can. I like to do my eyebrows while my highlight is cooking and all that stuff. This takes some time, but yeah, we're just gonna keep blending, blending, blending until you feel like it's enough or you got your desired look. So now I'm gonna go in with a black pencil or dark brown, whichever one you want, and just kind of filling in part of the tail that I accidentally pressed with the blending. And yeah, so this is my eyebrow transformation. I hope this video has helped you guys. And if you like, please like, share, and subscribe, and share with others. And with that, I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching.
If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah.